I was told by a classmate yesterday at graduation practice that if this speech was longer than 2 minutes, they were going to sleep. So I tried to be brief, but get comfortable to that person. Good afternoon, South Pointe faculty, family, friends, and soon-to-be alumni. I'd also like to recognize the Rock Hill School Board, Dr. Kelly Pugh, and district administration members. It is wonderful to have you all here to celebrate this milestone in our academic careers and lives. I was asked by a classmate to ensure that I also recognize that there are many people who could not be here today and are watching from heaven, proud of all that we have accomplished in order to get here. When I got the phone call that I would be addressing you guys today, after hopping up and down for a few minutes in a crowded Florida mall, a myriad of quotes and memories ran through my mind as I was faced with the daunting task of delivering a speech that encompassed not just my high school experience, not just my friends, not just the drama clubs or the choirs, but the class of 2015s collectively. My intent was to avoid cliches and cheesy well wishes for the future. However, what follows is a speech filled with exactly those things, as I have come to the conclusion that it wouldn't be a graduation without me recognizing the future politicians, lawyers, and doctors sitting in front of me, or without me shouting, "We did it!" at least once, so here goes nothing. When I first walked into the doors of South Pointe, as a chubby, metal-mouthed 14-year-old, I was utterly terrified. I knew only a handful of people as I was zoned for that awful, terrible, gold and purple school across town that shall not be named, and I thought I had made a huge mistake. It only took me a handful of weeks to discover that High School Musical had lied, and sticking to the status quo was both unnecessary and unheard of at South Pointe. My fears dissolved as I began to discover a place where athletes, artists, actors, overachievers, geeks, and class clowns coexisted in a way that defied the fabricated stereotypes of a life-changing Disney Channel musical movie. That is why we have Stallion Pride. We're proud to be Stallions because the 3 images on our seal are symbolic of not just the individual achievement of our school in the arts, athletics, and academics, but rather the collective pride we have for our ability to thrive in all 3 and support each other every step of the way. That's what's special about South Pointe. That's what sets us apart from the average high school. And no one can take that pride away from us. It is now our duty to be ambassadors for our school, to spread the news of our 10 years of amazing accomplishments and successes and wipe out those rumors. Because what we have learned is that it is not the quantity of students, but rather the quality of education that matters. All we have learned and all the memories we have made have culminated in today. I'm sure something we're all feeling is a great deal of gratitude. Gratitude toward Dr. Leonard and our administration for working tirelessly to create the nurturing environment that South Pointe offers. Gratitude toward our teachers, coaches, and directors for their many lessons and in some cases their friendship. Gratitude toward our friends in and out of the classroom. And perhaps most importantly, gratitude toward our parents, family members, and loved ones, because no one else has endured more meltdowns, long drives, last-minute glue stick stops at the Walmart, and endless amounts of papers to sign from reading logs to field trip forms. Today we also reflect. We remember Dr. Patnod's snarky comments that somehow motivated us to excel in algebra. We remember Dr. Leonard on the morning announcements being too close to the mic and going, "Remember why you're here." We remember Mr. Belk shouting us to live that South Pointe way. And the ice-cold winter bash that we all thought would be the lamest thing in the world and actually turned out to be pretty fun. We remember our teachers who forgot to send in their attendance literally every single day. We remember pep rallies where Coach Rainey performed a half-amazing, half-life-scarring round-off. We remember the days our teams won and the days our teams lost. We remember the day we met our best friends, and we'll never forget these experiences. Now, while I tried with all of my might to avoid quoting a musical in this speech, I think we all knew it was utterly inevitable. So here is a quote from the miraculously unsuccessful Bring It On the musical that I feel encompasses high school. Right now, everything seems so important, but time passes by at a blip. And when we look back, these high school years will be nothing more than a clip, so we might as well enjoy the trip. We have survived the longest and shortest 4 years of our lives, and now we all take different paths. 2 weeks ago, at the annual Drama Award ceremony, a wise drama teacher bid farewell to seniors with 5 wishes for the future. I decided to share my 5 thoughts and wishes for the class of 2015. The first, listen first and speak second. The opinions, beliefs, and ideas of others are equally valuable as your own. Number 2, the diploma you're getting today is more than just a symbol of freedom. You're about to receive a document that will open up doors for you for the rest of your life. No matter what it took to get here, and regardless of whether you remember what the crucible, John Donne, or an integral even are, your education is valuable. And no matter your path, never stop learning. Number 3, we can all make a difference. While I taste the bitter cliche of this statement, it doesn't change the fact that it's true. Whether you smile at a stranger or you pioneer for state arts funding, you can and will make change. 4, never forget that you can learn something from everyone. Everyone has a story to tell. Never take anyone for granted because all people's experiences are valuable lessons. And 5, learn from the past, live in the present, and anticipate the future. Life is too short to dwell on the unchangeable. Life is too short for grudges, and life is too short to live in a cloud of what-ifs. We have heard our parents say time and again, if I could go back, I would do this, I would do that. And some of us are already doing that with our high school careers. But bear this in mind. That English paper you had to stay up all night to finish, it's done. That math test that you had to retake, it's done too. And you aren't thinking about any of these individual pieces of high school anymore. All these little things have consumed us for so long. But in the grand scheme of your high school career, no individual assignment or class grade defines you. What defines you is how well you balance the right now with the soon to be. Even more so, what defines you is your ability to be yourself fully and unapologetically. It has been an honor to learn alongside all of you for the past 4 years. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for the memories, the laughs, and for your friendship. Class of 2015, we did it! Now go out and make a splash on the world, and remember, you can always make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Thank you for your time.